Doug Karsh at Yost Ice Arena for MGoBlue.com, along with the head coach of the Michigan hockey program, Red Berenson. And let's start by taking a look back. Ferris came in, they're off to a great start, and you take care of business Friday night to get the weekend going. I know you had to be pleased.
Well, it turned out it was Thursday night, but remember we played Thursday and Friday, which was unusual, so it was a short week last week, but our team was really respectful of Ferris. They were unbeaten. They were the team to beat, really, right now in our conference, and we had to play better than we played up at Northern, and I think we did. We played better defensively and better offensively.
Phil DiGiuseppe got you going with the first goal and then had the last goal. Take us through the first one, and then the last one's one of the more strange empty netters you've ever seen, is Chris Brown just gave it up.
Well, I'll tell you, the first goal was all Chris Brown too. He broke up a play in front of their net and retrieved the loose puck, and he made a kind of a backdoor pass to DiGiuseppe, who was all alone with the goalie, and it was a tap-in goal. And then on the empty net goal, and Doug, I think this is a great tribute to our team and to Chris Brown, but to give up a goal when you've got a breakaway on an empty net, to give it to a teammate and let him put it in, especially a freshman, that just shows you what kind of player Chris Brown is.
And Chris is having one of those seasons that you can tell every once in a while when a guy in your program where the light goes on and he has the ability to dominate a game. Even if statistically he doesn't, he can dominate.
Well, he can, and he's starting to come into his own. I think that junior class that we talked about is so important to our team. We've got to get them all going, but Brownie took a big step last weekend.
Then on Friday, the second game, you get a shutout of Sean Hunwick.
Well, he got a shutout. We had the help of the goal posts, and Sean had to make some big saves, so it wasn't like he coasted into a shutout. But our second period was the difference. It was a 0-0 game after one, and we took the lead in the second period and never gave it up. But it was good for our team to be able to outscore a team that had not given up more than a goal a game.
And all the talk going into that game was their goalie, who has just had spectacular statistics. To put four on him was nice. And Alex Guptill, a freshman, interesting player for you. He's come in and really hit the ground running, and I don't know if you expected that.
Well, no, we didn't expect that. I mean, we had some question marks surrounding all of our freshmen for one reason or another one, and yet they've found roles on the team. They've got confidence. They fit in really well, and in the early going, they've contributed a lot to our offense and our team.
Let's talk about Western coming in. You're second in the country in goals per game. They're fourth in goals against. Is it that simple a matchup? They're going to try and shut you down, clog things up?
Well, I think we're both going to try and shut each other down. I mean, they're a team that beat us at Joe Louis last year in the playoffs. They obviously gave us two tough games at Yost in our stretch run last year. They're well coached, the team with a lot of momentum from last year. So they're the real deal. They might be the best team we've played thus far.
And that game at the Joe, I remember that looking like a frustrated team you had on the ice. Have you talked about that? Do the guys remember that?
Well, we don't want to overdo that. I mean, it was a different scenario last year, and we gave up 3 power play goals, which was not unlike our team at that time. But we've got our own issues right now, things that we have to do better, Doug, and we respect Western. We have to play well at home. We got to play well on Friday, and we'll see how it goes on the weekend.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Good. Thanks, Doug.